And before we start this video, I want to give the shout out of the week. I should call this the Honda shout out of the week, and that will be my uncle Javier Delgado. Follow him on Facebook as well. I will put a couple pictures on the screen of the ES1 he has. It's got a D-17A2 with a rebuilt automatic transmission. Has an intake and it's about 130 horses, close to that, with the little mods that he did. But that's the shout out of the week. And if you guys want a shout out of your Honda and of your social media, just follow me on Instagram and follow me on Facebook and just send me pictures and all your info, and I'll give you a shout out of your Honda. It could be Civic, CRV, anything you guys want, just send it. Let's get this Honda community growing and at the same time have some fun. And now to the video. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a little bit of talking video, not much, but it's a little short thing. Just want to say why I created the channel, and there's going to be little changes to this engine. So yeah, the reason I created this channel was because in the States you see the same thing that I'm doing: building, rebuilding, refreshing engines, mainly K series, B series. But I know I'm doing the same content as the other YouTubers, but I'm a little different. See, I live in Germany, and it's very, very hard to find parts and very expensive. If I order any parts from the States or any other country, I will have to pay for the part, pay for shipping, plus when the part gets here, which it doesn't get to my address, it gets to the tax office and I have to pay taxes. So one of my things is I will take you through this journey with me so you can see how an American deals with his hobby, his passion, and that's like me, doing engines, having fun with cars. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more difficult to deal with over here. So I have to, for example, I have to, if I find a picture, I will put it on the screen. There's a little green paper that you have to carry with your car at all times. And that little green paper, you have to put every little mod, every modification you do to your car, it has to be on that paper. If it's not added on that paper, you have to have papers that, for example, I'm gonna give you an example, like the black Civic, the EM2, the body kit, the rims, the coilovers, the exhaust, the cold air intake, what else? Well, from what I remember on the top of my head is those things. All those things are in green paper, and that little green paper you saw in the screen. So if it's not on that green paper, you have to have like a paper called ABE, or in German how they say ABE. That's, for example, if you put a cold air intake that has a ABE in it, and if I find it in English, I'll put it on the screen, and I'll put it on German too, so you can see how long of a word it is. But yeah, you have to have that paper with you at all times as well if it's not on the green paper. For example, my rims, they're not in the green paper, but I'm carrying that paper, the ABE, with me because if the police stops me, they're gonna ask for those papers. They want to see those papers, because if it's not legal, I can't drive the car. They will leave the car there, and I have to pick it up with a tow truck. And or the police, if they're good, they might give you a chance, and they might just say, drive home, but don't drive the car. I'll give you this time so you could fix it. So I will take you guys and all through this journey so you can see that it's different. It's not the same. It's not the same as in the States, that is easier for you, for the other YouTubers to build engines and put whatever they want in their cars. Yes, there's some, it depends on the state. Some states got some regulations, some others don't have anything. So it depends on the state. Here is everywhere in Germany. You have to have everything on paper. And if that part doesn't have like papers, let's say that papers, then you can't put it, because then your car is illegal. So right now I'm just trying to show you guys how to have fun, build your engine, do it legal, and something different in a different country. I will take you guys through all the inspections that I have to go through, and maybe I have to go before an inspection, I have to go through a pre-inspection to get this paper so they can add all this in. The green paper is a mess, a big freaking mess. For example, when I'm done with the Civic, because the stream is all stock, so that will go through inspection like nothing. Now the Civic is a different story. The Civic, the body kit, I'm taking it off, but that won't go through inspection, and then that won't bother anybody. But now when it comes to the engine, I'm changing the engine, I gotta change the brakes. I gotta put bigger brakes on the Civic before I put that engine, because here in Germany there is required to put bigger brakes. So right now I have to, for example, when I'm done with the engine, I've got to make sure that I have everything written down, and I have to go through this pre-inspection so they can see the car, that everything is legal, that everything is good to go, except for my exhaust. My exhaust, I have to get this paper saying basically that it's good that the car have that exhaust, and I have to pay maybe thousands of euros. It's not dollars, it's euros. Hopefully that won't happen. So as soon as you get that pre-inspection done, you have to take it to a dyno. So no matter what, my car has to get dyno. It's got to get tuned, because in that green paper I have to change the horsepower to what the car has now. They have to change the diameter of the brake rotor and how big the pads and the caliper is, and they have to put it on the papers. So yeah, it's not an easy journey. A lot of people said in Facebook to my wife, oh, he's doing the same thing and this and that, blah blah blah. Whatever. You don't want to watch it, don't have to watch it. I just want to help other people like me, like other guys that I met here. They are car enthusiasts. They love building engines. They love what I'm doing. So with what I'm doing, it's gonna help them go through the journey easier, and it's gonna help Americans in the States to see that they have it easy, that they have it a little bit easier than what other country had. Because this is not going to be easy, guys. This is going to be the easy part. Let's say this: the easy part is building the engine, putting it all together, put it in the car, you're done. The hard part is going through all the headache of paperwork and paying a lot of money to get the car legal in the street. But at the end, it's gonna be worth it, because I can say I built it and it's done. So yeah, guys, it's completely different. I mean, even washing cars, I can't even wash my car with soap in my own garage. So you tell me. So right now, I could do all this, but I gotta make sure it's all legal. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. But gotta see if I remember something else. I don't even wrote it down for you guys so I can remember. But I guess that's it. I mean, like I said, engines are very expensive here. I mean, for example, my brother called me and he saw that there was a K24A3 and he was gonna buy it for $350, I think, with transmission, if I'm not mistaken. Here in Germany, it's like gold. It's like it could go up to 5,000 euros, depending how the engine looks. Right now, the cheapest one I've looked for, like a K28-2, if I decide to go K28-2 in the future for the Civic, the cheapest one I found was 2,200 euros. That's about 2,500 bucks. And that's just the engine without transmission. So yeah, it's a little bit easier over there than here. But I know I can manage. I know things happens, and I know little by little it will come out. So I'm doing this channel so I can help other Americans that are abroad from the States to see that they could do it. It's just a little bit harder. It's just a little bit harder when it comes to paperwork and taxes, because we pay taxes every year for our cars. So yeah, that is it. I just want you guys to know that it's not the same. It's not the same. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit more difficult to deal with. There's gonna be a little change of plans in the stream engine. I have to change. I'll show you. I have to change the color. I have to go with what everybody goes with. Cast iron one, because my where's the paint at? I think I threw out the cans. My VHT cans are over and I forgot to paint the girdle. So I gotta paint everything all over again. Doesn't matter. It's fun anyways. So yeah, that's the little change. Update is that parts are finally on the way. Finally, let's see how long they're gonna take to get here. But yep. And then I got my board here. As you can see, I already put the stuff here, and we can mark out some stuff that I got already. Not mark it off, but check mark it. Like for example, I got the timing chain kit. I got the V belt. Let's get a little bit more. There you go. I got the front rears. I got the valve cover, spark plugs, head gasket. I don't have the bolts yet. I got the intake and exhaust gasket. And here I might put the K28-2 intake manifold if I find it, because like I said, parts are really hard and expensive here. They want some guy wants 250 euros for that part only, and yeah, I got main bearings, rod bearings I have to change. I got the thrust washers. So we're missing pistons and rings, the valve seals, oil and coolant, that's at the end of, and the O2 sensors. So basically, we just need a couple parts to finish. Actually, not finished. Sorry about that. Not finished to start assembling the engine and put it back in there. I can't wait to get this done and over with. So I just wanted to do a little quick video explaining. Sorry if it jumps around a lot. I'm not good in explaining, like I said in the beginning. So I just hope you guys understand that this is different. That's all. It's different. It's totally different from the States. There's a lot going on and a lot coming, and you guys will be in the journey because I will take you with me to the offices, through everything, so you guys can see how different it is and how expensive it is. There might be sometimes that you guys cannot go inside with me to the office because you can't record. Somebody, I guess. But anyways, yeah. Also, I'll show you receipts. I'll show you everything, so you guys see how different it is to build an engine in Europe. I'm gonna say Europe because right now I'm assuming that that's how it is everywhere else. Anywhere else in Europe. But it's pretty hard. So guys, please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And any ideas or any tips or anything you guys have in your mind, comment down below and say what you think. That's the only way I'll get better. Give me ideas or tell me how I'm doing or how I'm recording, if I'm moving too much, just like now. But yeah, subscribe, smash that like button. We need to smash that like button so this channel could grow and other Americans or other Germans learn and see how all this stuff goes. Smash that button, subscribe if you're not, and guys, I will see you on the next video.